Right guys, welcome to another video. There's lots in here. Batteries, loads and loads and loads of batteries. Loads and loads of batteries, loads and loads of alley wheel rims. You can just see one there, but there's about 50. No, I think there's about 60 or 70 of them actually. They're all piled up. I've got 3 combi boilers, air conditioning unit. There's another battery in there, another battery in there. Motors, like you'd never believe. I think there's well over 100 kilos of motors in here. There's about 300 kilos of batteries, give or take. Quite a bit of VIR as well. I've got a bucket of copper and brass going on there, and I've got a strip. 2 of the boilers have got lead wash rads in, which are quite nice. So like between 15 and 20 quid each, aren't they? So that's pretty nice. Yeah, pretty nice indeed. So all of this lot, I've got a friend in Maidstone, works at a mobility shop, and basically he's been saving all of the batteries, anything scrap that he can get from there. He's been saving it for me. Alright, don't get me wrong, I gave him a drink for it. I offered to weigh it up and pay the prices for it, but he was happy with a drink. So I gave him 100 quid for the whole lot, and he was more than happy with that. I did say to him, look, it's quite a bit more money's worth there, but he was happy with 100 quid, and he said all he normally does is stick it out the front, and scrapmen drive past every day and pick it up. So for him to get 100 quid, he was more than happy, and he said he'll save it for me from now on. So hopefully this will be a regular thing, like once a month, once every couple of weeks, whatever. But this is 2 weeks worth of him saving basically, and it just so happens that quite near his shop, there's a plumbing shop, and the plumbers bring back boilers to come outside the shop. So he's been grabbing the boilers for me as well. So it could work out pretty well. For both of us, definitely. So I've got loads of alley rims there that he even cut the spokes out for me. But I said to him, look, don't worry about that, because I feel like I'm taking the piss. So there is about 30 wheels. I don't know if you can see down there. There's one down there that's still got the spokes on. So I don't know whether I'm going to cut them off or not, or I'm just going to weigh him in his eye in the alley, because I'm not sure that I can really be arsed. Just for the price of alley at the minute is pretty pants, and I really don't weigh anything. We took in a load of alley yesterday, which, to be honest, I didn't really record. We took in a load yesterday, I didn't record it because there wasn't a lot there. But yeah, for the amount of alley we had, we didn't really get a lot of money for it. I think it was about 35 quid, and it just, yeah, for the money I'm going to get for it, I can weigh in his eye in the alley and probably get half the money for it, and I'll be happy with that, for what I got it for, if that makes sense. I can't really complain. But I am obviously going to strip the boilers out, which I'm going to sit here and do now. I'm not going to record it because you'll all take the piss out of me because I'm useless and I'm left-handed. Just another thing, guys. I keep getting comments. I've done a video the other week about how much Matt gets paid. It was a joke. Me and Matt go halves on everything. After the fuel's paid, me and Matt go halves on everything. If Matt's with me on that specific day, whatever was in the van is mine and Matt's. It's a bit, if I go out and fill up the van on my own, and like one Sunday night or whatever, and Matt's not here, then it's mine. But then if I pick up a couple of bits, Matt's always out picking up a couple of bits. Whatever I've got in the van when I go and meet Matt, and whatever Matt's got at his house when I go and meet him, it just goes in together. So it's one of them things. And if Matt comes across the big load that we can buy together, we buy it together, and we go halves together, again after the fuel's paid. And yeah, if there's any big loads come up, I normally ring Matt and say, look, somebody's got this for sale, we'll buy it and we'll split the profit. So yeah, next time I won't joke about how much Matt's getting paid, because he genuinely gets half. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, this will probably be the last video before Christmas actually, guys. So I want to say a massive thank you really, because the channel has grown in the last few months. It's grown dramatically. Like it's massively grown. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone that comments, all the good comments, even to the bad comments, and even the people that watch it that leave bad comments. Like, there was somebody, I blocked his comments because he was just doing me head in. He was just being a prick, an absolute twat. Like, really rude. But what you got to remember is, even you people that watch it, even the haters, you're watching it. Every time you watch my videos, I'm getting paid for that. So thank you very much. Merry Christmas. Yeah, it's done really well, and I'm hoping it grows more and more and more. To be honest, the view-wise on this channel is doing better than my fishing channel. My fishing channel got 16,500 subscribers on. Now this channel, I've had about 4,000 subscribers in the last couple of months. It's blown up. It really has blown up. So again, thank you very much. Right, enough of that. I've got to get on. I'm going to get on and strip some of this out, do what I've got to do, take the boilers apart and stuff, and then we'll get on over to the scrapyard and see what we get paid. Right, people, I'm at the scrapyard. So I decided quite swiftly that I would just do this in 2 goes. So I'm going to get rid of all the batteries and all the motors now. Shoot round to my mates who's round the corner, who's got a garage, and use his car park. And I'm going to sit there and I'll strip the boilers and things like that out, and then run the other bits and bobs back round here, the alley wheels and that, because it's all buried. And I just thought, I can't really be asked to do it all now. I've got loads of stuff to sort out, and trying to do it on my drive, I'd have to empty the van and then reload it, and I just couldn't be asked. So I thought, if I get rid of most of it now, get a bit of room in the van, it'll be a bit better. Yeah, that's the plan. So we'll get rid of these batteries, we'll get rid of the motors, possibly get rid of some of the alley now, depending if I can get to it all. If not, I'll wait and I'll bring it all back round later. There's a big battery. They're falling everywhere. Right guys, so there was 356 kilos of batteries. I had a couple of my own as well that I already had in the van. Cam's just moving them now with a forklift because he's put them in the box, so we ain't got to move them twice. And then I will get on the motors and possibly get rid of some of the alley wheels. Possibly, I don't know, because I don't know if I'm going to cut the spokes out the others or just weigh them in his iron. I should cut them out really, because there's so many of them. But what a tedious job! It's going to make a mess. I might just weigh them in his eye in the alley this time, to be honest, because I've got things to do today and I can't really be asked. And at least I'll still be getting paid something. Eye in the alley's about £200 a tonne, so it's still 20p a kilo, which is better than nothing. It is better than nothing. So yeah, that's not bad. 356 kilos of batteries, that should pay a little bit. Got to be over 100 quid anyway. How's it getting on? And then so I'm going to shoot round Kieran's, cut a bit of copper and brass up, do the radio, the boilers and things. I might even film a bit of that actually. I've got some more tools now, I've got battery powered tools now, so I can. It's easier to do bits and bobs, but I've got to find them because they're buried underneath everything. A big shout out to one of my subscribers yesterday who gave me a couple of free laptops while I was over here. Sorry buddy, I didn't get your name, but thank you very much anyway, and thank you for the support watching the videos. Right, I'm going to start unloading these motors. I won't bring you back because it's hard work. Right guys, I brought you back. There's 154 kilos of motors. We've done the same thing here. We put a thingy-majiggy-mabob, a box on there. I've still got shitloads to sort out, boilers and bits and bobs, so I think that's going to be it for now. I'm going to shoot round to Kieran's and go and sit on his drive, well, round on his garage, and sort the rest of this stuff out and then come back. I've got the big bulk of stuff out of the way. I mean, there's still obviously absolutely loads and loads in the van. It's stacked still, but I need to go and sort it out properly really. I can't do it here. Right, guys, so I've taken all that scrap in. I've got the 2 tickets there. I've been in there twice, but Matt's rung me up. There's loads of scrap that he's been on a walk. There's washing machines, there's dishwashers. So I thought, I'll do a bit of street scrapping as well while we're here. Right, he's just knocked and he's got it. So because there's a washing machine in someone's front garden, which he's just dragging out now. Well done, Matty boy. We've got Matt's other son with us today, little Jack, because they've finished school now because it's Christmas. I've still got all this in the van because some of this scrap was mine and Matt's, not just mine that I picked up off my mate. I don't really know where I'm going to put all this other stuff because we got dishwashers and washing machines and cookers and all sorts of shite chuck in here. You alright, Matt? Do you want the trolley? No, you can't have it because it's buried. Oh, I've got so much crap in here. Let's chuck that up there. Oh yeah, there's still loads of bits and bobs. Copper and brass everywhere as well. You got it? There you go. Oh, I've got to get rid of it all. I've got to get all these boxes out of here because there's no need for them to be in here. So yeah, I thought we'd do a bit of street scrapping on the video as well. Make a nice long video out of it. Why not? Stay. Oh, we'll wedge it up with something in a minute. All this old cable ducting, conduit, whatever you want to call it, has all got cable in. And a lot of it will be singles, like this is singles, so this is a decent bit of cable, and it's all got it in, there's loads of it in there. We picked that up yesterday before we went fishing. There's my laptops. That'll be going down to Jonathan. Lovely jubbly. What is he ever up to? What are you doing? Oh yeah, that's a good shot. Washing machine, motor and a bit of cable. Lovely.
Yeah, I didn't want to rip the car. I'm not like you, you're quiet bit.
Can't say that word, it's racist. What did you say we got to pick up?
The cooker, 2 dishwashers, a microwave. I think that's it.
Well, hurry up then, come on. I'm getting in the van, it's raining. Say hello, Jack. Say hello then. That's not saying hello, it's waving.
Hello.
Hello. So yeah, so that's young Jack. Oh, it's nice and warm in here while Matt's struggling with that washing machine on his own. You done it yet?
You shut up!
Right, I'll bring you back, guys, when we find the next bit. Right, so we did just come across another pile of scrap, but another scrap man's coming to pick it up, so obviously do the right thing and leave it for that scrap man. Matt's got a sink. What else is there, Matt? Cooker, microwave and a sink. Well, I'm just going to move some stuff back in the back of the van, Matt, alright? Because this isn't going to work, is it, guys? I knew this was more hassle than it's worth, this bloody cabinet. Shut up, you little git. Right, drag that trolley out, Matt. What a nightmare. Get the trolley out and I'll throw the washing machine up in there. Got it?
Yep. Enough room in there, skinny thing.
No, there ain't. Right, that's lovely. Oh. Cheers, mate. Right, I'll bring you back. I need to help Matt. Next bit, guys. Dishwasher there. You saying hello now, Jack, are you? I think Matt's... I don't know if Matt's already knocked or if he's knocking. Oh, he's going to give him a knock. He hasn't knocked yet. Well, hopefully, we'll get that. Right, let's have a look at these tickets from earlier. let me just cover up my address. 2 seconds. Right, guys, so for the batteries, it was 353 kilos at £4, 46p a kilo, £162.38. The motors, there was 154 kilos at 51p for 78.54. And the bit of alley that I chucked in there was £23.87 for a grand total of 26479. So that was the first ticket. Matt's got that dishwasher, but I'm doing this now, so he'll have to do it on his own. Bit of shearing was the carcasses of the boiler, £19, 6p. The irony alley, all of them wheels that had all the spokes in, I couldn't be bothered with, £12.48. Electric motors, a couple more electric motors that I found were £3.57. VIR cable, £22.33, and 2 lead wash rads was £32.90. I've still got all the copper and brass from all them boilers in the back of the van. But me and Matt, I think, are going to go out again tomorrow. We're just going to take all this lot back to his house for tonight, and he's going to sort it out at his house because I've got things to do. I've got to be going home at 1. Well, guys, good morning. It's now the next day. Oh, mate. It's dark. It's now the next day. my phone ran out of thingy yesterday. Memory. I had to delete a load of footage. I went out last night, yesterday afternoon, metal detecting with my mate because I've got too many hobbies. And while I was out, I found another boiler and a big water tank, which is there. And we've just literally come across a tumble dryer. It is early, it's still dark. It's about 7 o'clock now in the morning. So I'm just out there. Found a boiler, which was stripped out, took the copper out of already. Oh, Matt, we're gonna have to sort this out in a minute because this ain't gonna work today. Just chuck that up there for now. We'll sort it out in a minute when it gets a bit lighter. Yes, tumble dryer. We've been driving around for about 20 minutes, half hour. Well, no, probably longer than that. Yeah, we've been driving around for quite a while, and that's the first thing we found, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's pretty crap, actually. Nearly got one over by a bus. That'd have been unfortunate. Ugh. Yeah, first find of the morning. Yeah, I'll bring you guys back. A bit more street scrapping. It's going to be one long video. Well, what's happening, guys? I am at the scrapyard now. Me and Matt went out this morning. It was absolutely rubbish. So we grabbed a few bits, filled up the van with what we had yesterday. We picked up what I dumped at Matt's just to get out of the way, so I could use the van for the evening. And I've got all that in. I've sorted out all my copper and my brass. I've got a box of copper there and a box of brass over there. So jump on the weigh scales, get weighed by Mark, and then I'll go and unload the back of the van and all the ferrous metal, all the crap stuff, the lot of iron. And then what I'll do is I'll take all my small stuff, copper and brass, over to the small scales which are there, the non-ferrous area, as it's called over here. And then I'll unload that there and weigh all that up and then go and get paid. To be honest, this will probably be the last time I do this before Christmas. Because tomorrow is Christmas Eve, if you like, the 23rd. Today I'm going to go and spend the rest of the day with my family and the kids and the missus. Might even nip up to London today and go and have a look around the Christmas markets with the girls, with the kids. Oh, it's a bloody nightmare in here at the minute. Yeah, just going to have a family day out because why not? Why not? Right, I'll quickly show you what's in the back of the van. There's not really a lot to see, and there's not really a lot I can do today because I'm on my own. I left Matt indoors, and I'll just send him what he's owed later once I've weighed it in and I know how much money we're going to earn out of it. Up next to the crane. Sorry guys, ran out of memory again. Bloody phone. I guess well I've got 2 YouTube channels going and trying to keep footage on both until they're ready. So we got a small cooker, a big cooker, tumble dryer, one of them dishwashers, and up there's a drum, and a few other bits and bobs. I'll get it all out and I'll show you what the crack is. Right guys, I've unloaded all the crap, now I'm over it. Got a few motors to get rid of, some wire, a little bit of aluminium, a little bit of stainless, and then the copper and brass. And we will do that. We will do that. Ugh. Right, I think that's it done, yeah. All motors, mate, yeah. 18 on the motors. Yeah, so do I. There's a bit of stainless. I've got a sink here as well. Quite makes enough noise and all, doesn't it? No, 9 kilos of stainless steel. Right. Aluminium, which isn't a lot, but I might as well get paid for what I've got. Couldn't keep your noise down, Dan, because I'm trying to record a video here. And there's another little bit there. Oh! Skills. That was well worth it for 3 kilos. Not. Alright. Little bit of wire. Let's keep that up. There's a bit of brass there. Yes. Wire. Brass and copper. Nice bucket of brass. Quite a 120 kilos, Jesus. My luck was in there. There's brass, 23 kilos. That's alright, that is. We'll take that. And then there's not so much copper, but there's a bit. And I might as well get paid for Christmas. That's all brass. Oh, actually, it's not.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's still 23 kilos.
23.
Cool, there's a nice lump of brass in there. Right, 23 on the brass. And a couple on the copper. I've got to see that lump of brass. Oh, that is a big bit of brass. What did it weigh, Dan? Do you know? Look at that. Monster bit of brass. Oh, I'm not even recording it. Sorry, I'm zoomed right in. Look at that. Nice. Nice bit of cable too. Beautiful. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Thanks, love. Oh, there was another bit of brass. Look, that would have definitely made it another 17 kilos. What you done?
Broke my pen now.
How you broke your pen?
Don't know.
Yeah, I'm good at breaking my van. Yeah. Splendid. Yeah, lovely. Cheers, mate. That's tomorrow's the last day, isn't it? I don't know. I might get lucky.
Well, if not, have a good Christmas.
Yes, and you, mate. Hang on. That is that, guys. So, mixed yard, we've got £75. Electric motors, £9.18. Aluminium, £2.31. I want a lot of alley. £20.30 for the VIR. That's gone up. That's quite good, actually. Just over £2,000 a tonne. Heavy copper has dropped slightly since last week, but only by about 180 quid. £43 for 8 kilos. Bloody good, isn't it? Brass, 23 kilos for £82, and bit of stainless steel. We had the sink and the flue. Grand total of £241.85. So it's not been a bad week. Not been a bad week at all. Well, that is the end of the video, guys. Again, massive thank you for all your support so far this year. It's been amazing. This will probably be the last one before Christmas. Well, it's definitely the last one before Christmas because it's Christmas Eve tomorrow and I'm not going out anymore. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in between Christmas and New Year. I'm sure we'll definitely go out a couple of days after Christmas Day and have a little look, see what we can find between us. Me and Matt. Matt's already picked up a few bits. He's already got a big cooker in his garden ready to be picked up, and a couple of other bits and bobs. So, yes, have a lovely Christmas, everyone. I mean it. Have a really, really lovely Christmas, and I'll see you in a few days.